Hey guys, welcome back to AF Farms for our Silverrun Forest Let's Play series. So, quick update on the farm. So last video, I believe we went through the process of logging and storing logs currently. We've got a bit of a rogue log over here for some reason. So I have no idea what's going on there, but not currently causing me a problem. So we'll look at that soon. Another thing I've discovered is a bit of an exploit with the sawmill. So if we can just peek through the door, you can see there is a ton of wood beams currently in situ. That's short for position, apparently. Anyway, so we've nearly cut down our forest. We've got probably, what, 10 trees there, maybe 3 there, another 5 there, so say 15. We've set up another little logging bunker, so I've spread them out a little bit just so I don't run into any frame rate issues by having too many logs close by, because basically when we're in position here, the game will render what we can see. The further out we zoom and the more involved we get, you can start to see possibly a little bit of shuddering, maybe not, but it's just want to be mindful of that when I'm going through my logging process, because I've had issues with that before, as I keep saying. So there goes the train. So we're going to utilise the train at some stage as well. I think 16 metre logs can go on this portion here in the back. This part here, the centre part, takes pallets or containers, and then this part here takes prefab walls. So we've started to fill the roller coaster with material. We've also started to fill the boat with material. So we'll just cruise over to where the boat is. So I've got materials sort of in position, ready to go for the next growth stage. And the roller coaster, which is over here, we've started to put some materials in there too. And we purchased a bunch of productions and done a few things. So alright, I've done cutting down trees for the moment, so let's jump into the auto loading trailer here, and we're going to go pick up some productions, and we'll come back to the sawmill at the end, and I'll show you the little, I think it's a glitch. I don't know if it's intentional or not, but this expansion's been out for nearly 6 months now, and it's still not been addressed in any patches. So I mean, the developers would have to be aware of it, but basically you can get wooden beams for free, and then you can sell them for a profit straight away, so you don't essentially have to make them. So whether that's intentional or not, I don't know, but if you're in need of some extra cash, you can definitely take advantage of it. Alright, let's just check what we've got going on here at this production point. So this should be what do we got? Birdhouse and dog kennel. So I've got both of those productions underway, so let's have a look. So I've turned off the cat tree because I don't have wool. Birdhouse is running, but it's out of planks long, and doghouse is running and it's out of planks long. So let's just go up to the where is the assisted production chains? Where's the old sawmill? Oh, it's in reverse order for some reason. So the old sawmill has 45,000 litres of wood, currently distributing planks, storing wood chips, distributing planks long, storing wooden beams, and storing prefab walls. So the wooden beams and the prefab walls don't distribute, because the boat and the roller coaster aren't considered part of the production trains, so they don't work the same way. You basically have to bring the materials to those locations for them to build. So that's why I've got those set to storing and storing. Alright, so let's leave that one ticking along for now. Get out of the way of these pedestrians. Now I'm going to sell a few items, so I think I needed to go, so let's turn around here. I do like the streetscape. So we're in December at the moment. So you can see the leaves on the ground, leaves in the gutters. Streetscape is looking pretty nice. So this one is the... what is this? This is the flooring company. So let's have a look at this one. So we are doing floor tiles and floor tiles. So we are still short on planks long. So planks long seems to be very much in demand here. We've got floor tiles. Yeah, so they're making floor tiles. So let's go and have a look at the floor tiles. So this is them there. So for some reason I don't have my marker turned on. So let's turn that back on. Help window on. Interactive zone markers on. Info trigger on. Field info on. Okay, so maybe this one doesn't have it. So normally it has the yellow, black and yellow tape in the corners. So we've got 1,000 pieces of floor tiles. Cool. So I'm going to take them over to the roller coaster. So I'm going to start stockpiling the material in the little holding area they give you next to the roller coaster, so we can. So we'll come back for them. So we can start taking advantage of productions. We've also got $500,000 worth of loan we need to get rid of. So that's concerning me a little bit. What was that? That's a sell point over there. Don't need to worry about that for now. And also I just wanted to take a bit of a drive through the town and sort of check it out. Give me a few ideas for my No Man's Land map. So if you haven't seen that series, check it out. It's basically where I design my own streetscape based on the in-game landscaping tools. Alright, so what is this one here? Let's have a look. So this looks like the wood turning workshop. So we got staircase railings, we've got pepper grinders, we've got the bowl. So let's go in here and have a look. That's the cell wood trigger. So let's go to this one. Okay, so it's an interesting fact here. If you take wood to any of these productions as a sell point, and then you sell the wood to the production point, then you purchase the production point, the wood that you put in and sold now shows up as volume in the incoming materials. So just a good little tip there if you didn't know that already, because this one here I actually put wood into before I bought it. So this actually can do with a bit more wood, so I'll have to manually bring some wood over for this. What else we got? So I wonder if I'm going to have to unload the wood, or the wood will automatically overload once I get here. I'm going to have to try that out. So these are all set to storing, which is fine, so I don't get the penalty for automatically selling. So what we might do is we might come back and adjust some of our productions to just do the components required for the roller coaster and the boat, and the other stuff can just remain as is. This is the furniture shop, so we should have some furniture. What do we got? We've got tables and we've got chairs. So the only one I don't think I have is the barrel factory, because you need the iron ore production and steel production for that. So we got arm wires turned off because we need steel. Arm wire planks turned off because we need steel. So we've got chair planks, table planks long, and table planks. So they are all maxed out storing except for the metal. Alright, let's move along. Okay, where are we? I think we've got a... So that was the wood turner, that's the furniture factory, so they're next door, so that's good to know. Alright, let's go down this way. So I really like this town, so this is really what I'm going to try and emulate in my No Man's Land map. What is that over there? So this could be another production that I haven't purchased yet. So I want to try and purchase all the productions first. This looks like open wardrobe. Ah, so this is just where you get changed. Okay, good to know. I'm just going to jump in the map quickly. Alright, so we've been through wood turner, furniture factory, vintage clothes as a sell point, Sunnyside Cafe as a sell point, fire department's a sell point. We've been to the flooring factory, we have been to the pet accessories. So the barrel factory is there, and then we've got art accessories and shingles. So let's go and have a look at those. Alright, so this is the barrel factory. So I think I've purchased this, but I haven't got anything running because we need steel, and I still haven't got the iron furnace up and running. I mean, I've got access to the iron ore mine, which everyone does. However, I just haven't gone to the trouble of carting that ore and storing it at the moment. So this is the shingle factory. So it is making one type of shingle based on planks long. Okay, good to know. And there they are there. And just over the road, which I can just walk there, is the art. So art accessories factory. So 50 grand, yeah, let's do it. Okay, so what do we got? Picture frames. So planks long seem to be really highly in demand. So we're going to have to probably put in a second timber mill, I think. Because I always seem to be running out of planks long. So just so I can bolster the amount of planks and planks long in production. So wood beam, prefab walls, not too worried about. Clearly the planks long, which is the issue. So let's have a look at the productions that take planks long. So let's activate that. So they take planks long. Doghouse takes planks long. Birdhouse takes planks long. Bowl. Planks long for the floor. Everything just takes planks long. It's crazy. Alright, let's grab these shingles and we'll take them over to the roller coaster. Okay, so I don't believe I have to have the door open for this. Could be wrong. Actually, let's just do this. So you just got to back up into the item. So this has got a pretty reliable trigger, which is good. Right, the only thing is that you can't mix and match what you've got on board, so you've got to do one thing at a time. So let's cruise on down to the roller coaster, which is just here. I mean, it's super convenient. The town is central and not spread out so much. So let's see if these will automatically overload, which looks like they are. Okay, so we've been paid for that too, which is great. All right, so that was shingles, 3,000 litres. So the shingles will be for the next step. Well, let's go get the staircase railings actually. So this was the pet accessories. That one's the, yes, that's natural pets. So this one up here is the, what was that, flooring fantasies. So this is the one we need. So let's just come up here, drive up alongside, and that's picked them up beautifully. Okay, so see if we can get around the back here. So I think they've really nailed it in regards to this map. I mean, the more I play it, the more I'm enjoying it. Just because of the layout, the concentration of the town centre being, you know, close together. And then the forest, like, it just seems realistic in terms of, I mean, it's set up and layout. Okay, so that must have been all it would take at this stage. So let's have a look. And like, unlike the other maps where you've got especially the base game maps, where you need to have a little bit of something for everyone, this map clearly, so floor tiles. So let's just unload the floor tiles here. You got to have a little bit of something for everyone. Whereas this map is really, it knows what it is. It's a forestry map. So if we chucked out, did that unload? Unload, not enough space. Alright, let's try this again. I mean, obviously it does have some arable fields, and you can turn certain sections of the map into sort of grazable farmland. Not enough space to unload. Are you kidding? Yeah, let's try this. Not enough space to unload. I mean, how much space do you need? Unless you can't unload here. Something tells me you can't unload in that area, which is a bit silly, but anyway. What I'll do is I'm just going to push these gently off the road. So we don't cause a traffic jam. And particularly for our workers that come back from the sawmill, they use this path, this transit route to get to and from the mill. So let's go and check out our next area. Yeah, so this map is really well suited for logging and forestry, which is really really a good move in my opinion. So I'm hoping for the next game they really double down on the themes a bit more, especially with the base game. So like the American map, you know, when I think of the American map or American farming in general, big expansive areas, large equipment, all that sort of stuff. Whereas Elm Creek, it does look American, but it's not what I would consider a really good. So we're just going to try and pick up these stair rails here and not the other stuff. I mean, the French map's pretty good. Why is this not picking that up? There we go. The French map, Haute Belleron, is pretty European feeling, I feel. So I just want, and like you look at like Camsden Farm, their mod map. So that's a Cotswold sort of setting, and it really pays homage to the setting and the, you know, what it's trying to achieve there. So I just hope for the next game they really try and be authentic as authentic as possible, but I'm sure they'll do a great job. Okay, cool, so that's that. What else do we need? wood beams, planks long, floor tiles, staircase railings, which we just dropped off, wood beams. So I think we've got wood beams. So let's go and check out the sawmill. So this is the sawmill at the southern end of the map. So when I say the southern end, it's basically the bottom end. And I'll show you what this little sort of exploit slash glitch is all about. Alright, so basically, if we come in here and we come to the pallet shop, what you can see here is, wood beams. So if you look at planks, base price for one pallet is 7,000. Planks long, 7,000. Wood beams, base price $0, total price $0. Prefab walls, one pallet is 37,125. And back to planks. So basically, if we come along here and we buy 10 pallets of wood beams, do you want to purchase it for $0? Yes. Buying pallets. Purchase pallets are ready for pickup in the hall. So if we come out the back here, you can see we've got wood beams like lined up absolutely everywhere. So we can now take these and sell them for a profit, even though we didn't create them. We didn't pay for them, so I mean, take advantage of it if you want to. I mean, I certainly am, just because. But yeah, good little tip if you didn't already know. So let's have a look. So wood beams, if I go back to here, so it needs 5,000 litres of wood beams, and I've got floor tiles. So let's just speed up time here 1 hour and see if these values change. So you can see that they're being used. So it actually looks like they're going down. Okay, so it builds it over time. So let's just put that back to real time. So over the course of the day, it's going to build that out. So basically, so I've got 919 litres in storage of staircase railing. Okay, so that's fine. So I know what to do. So I'm going to stockpile those items. What's going on with my wood pile? That's still fine. All right, let's go back to our productions and do another little quick run around. Now what I will do first is I want to start reducing this loan, so I don't want to, let's repay. So if you're wondering about loans, the loan interest on $500,000 was only $1,666. So the loan repayments are very small. The other thing now I need to do is go and feed that sawmill, so I'm going to have to load up some logs. I might actually do that next episode. Okay, let's go and do our production rounds, see what we got. So this was the pet accessories. So I'm going to go and sell these actually. See if there's a pick up any. Nope. Actually, I'm going to leave them because there's only 2 pallets there. So I'll wait till I get a few more. These ones don't, they got 1 pallet, so I'll wait till that fills up. So what I might have to do is I might actually have to sleep and then come back and pick them up. So let's go back to the main farm. We'll grab a load of logs in the... Let's go up this way because we haven't been up here yet. It's just looks like a cul-de-sac and a sell point. So we'll go and sort out that log load. Should only take 5 minutes to load that up, get it over to the sawmill, drop it off, and then we are away. Oh, chat. So now I've kind of got a bit of an understanding of how the roller coaster and the boat consume materials. I can start to sort of stockpile those things in and around the areas that are required. And start building out the volumes needed for that. But I think planks long is really going to be the limiting factor, so I may have to put a second sawmill in, just so I can start to really ramp up production. Alright, let's drop that off there. Let's grab our... We've got a load of logs here we can sell, so I probably want to sell that at some point as well. Alright, where is our... Here we go. So we're just going to go from this bunker here on the right. So I'm really loving this loading method that I've come up with. This has saved me a huge amount of time, and this log grapple is amazing. One thing you've got to be careful of is not to clip the fence. And then basically what I'm going to do is drive the truck through this central part. Now I do have plans to create a bit of a road train situation. Can't do it with this trailer, but there is another trailer that has a hitch that we can attach a dolly to. So basically every time we take a trip to the sawmill, we can double the amount of wood in one trip, which is going to help improve efficiency just that little bit more. Let's turn some lights on actually so we can see what we're doing. Alright. So this actually isn't a full grapple either, which will be okay. So I'm just going to get this down. Get this down into position. Let that loosen off. Just sort of guide them in nicely. Let them spread out a little bit. Okay, they should settle themselves down. Right, let's grab another load. And this map really comes alive in winter with the snow and the snow effect. Okay. So a little bit of technique involved in getting these logs to play the game here. Basically what you need to do is you need to give them a bit of a shake to, so there we go, get that to clamp. So there we go, now we've got a good clamp on it. I actually probably could have taken a few more logs in that load, but I'd rather just sort of not top off the trailer too much. So let's go all the way up. Let's get our tines down. Give it a release. So that should, and then as we back out, they should fall into position. Give them a bit of a nudge. So because the tines on this are quite a bit longer, you just need to be careful not to overdo it. So that's not... No, I could probably get another log in there, but I'm not going to worry about it. Just get this up to the sawmill, and we'll call it a day. So how many logs do you reckon we've got on here? Let's have a look. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, about 14 lengths of 12 meters. So if we go 3 lengths per tree, say it's 12 sections. Whoa, too fast. That's one thing you got to be careful of. You don't want to be turning any faster than 30 k's an hour. Jeez, that would have been a disaster. And I can't reliably hire a worker for this task because I can guarantee you they will absolutely crash and roll somewhere. Super inconvenient. So for now, I'm just going to persevere with the manual driving, and the road train will definitely help because, I mean, the pathway to the sawmill is pretty easy to drive. Like, it's a little bit windy, but the road's nice and wide. Getting the trailer in and out shouldn't be an issue. What I'll probably need to do is get the high lift in position so I can, because you're not going to be able to back up a road train into that sawmill. Although I may be able to drive in and across it. We'll see. I might experiment with how I'm going to unload. Alright, here we are. Oop, getting a little bit fast there. And the thing with this Roadrunner truck is it is very powerful and accelerates really quickly as compared to other trucks, so got to be super wary of your accelerator pedal. Right, let's back this in. Alright, job done. So I'll take off the tension straps. Let's go and check our volume. Oh, let's go and have a look at the wood chips actually. Pile's getting bigger. Alright, what do we got? So our volume, so I reckon we probably got about 20,000 litres in that truck, so yep, just let that do its thing. We'll get back to our truck actually. Let these guys unload and then we'll pick it up in the next episode. So thanks for watching, guys. If you liked the video, leave a like, comment if you got any questions, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. It really helps me out, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.